My name is Moses Oguzu, a sales executive at CFAO Motors. I represent the Suzuki brand, and before us here today we have the Suzuki Jimny. It's a 5-door variant. It's the GLX model. You asked what stands out about this particular model. One unique thing about Jimnys is the box shape. It gives you that bold, masculine appeal. Yet alone it may be little, but it can do quite a lot of aggressive work. It's a 4-wheel drive vehicle, good for off-roading. At the same time, given that it's a 1.5cc vehicle, it's also good for city driving. And even with the size of the car, it comes in handy with our city driving, because in the city we face a lot of congestion, and with the size of the car, you can be able to easily move through all the corners and have even convenient parking. Yeah, so this is the Suzuki Jimny 5-door. It comes in both automatic and manual. On average for city driving, it's a 1.5cc K15B engine. It does 13.5 kilometers per liter on city driving. Then on highway, you can go up to 16 kilometers. But, quote me right, fuel consumption has also certain factors you should consider. One, your driving style. The more aggressive you are on the pedal, the more you'll consume. The driving condition. If you're always in jam situations, ideally you're wasting fuel through idling. Also, how often you load. The more your vehicle is loaded, the more it will consume, because it's doing a lot of work to carry the load and reach its destination.
All right, so everyone has a concern about the high fuel prices. I think fuel, petrol must be going up to 5.5. Yes. So everyone might have that concern that when I'm driving my vehicle, how much am I going to consume? Everyone wants to consume as little as they can. What does the Jimny offer you? It offers you a 1.5 liter engine with a VVTi system. Okay, that means that the opening and closure of the valves inside the engine there is varied depending on driving condition, which means you have a more efficient intake of your fuel. Okay, so that means that on the road you will be consuming quite lower than what an ordinary person driving an ordinary engine that comes without those systems would be consuming. People often wonder why we would choose a brand new vehicle over a used vehicle. So this is the thing. A used vehicle, depending on who you're buying it from, of course you don't have the history of the vehicle. You don't know what has been tampered with or what has been changed. Okay. So sometimes when you're using the vehicle, the functionality may not be at its best because maybe the previous owner did 1 or 2 things to it that you haven't been informed about. The thing about a new vehicle is that when you buy it, the systems are all still intact. If the first time user, everything comes intact and new. So there's nothing that has been tampered with. You have that assurance and you can have that peace of mind.
Talk about the LED front headlamps. Talk about the beautiful grille that has chrome accents to it and it's aerated. Then there's this feature that I like the most, the headlamp washer. As you see, all you have to do is when you get through mud and the headlamp is thick with dirt, all she has to do is press a button, or you, the driver, can press a button, and you have that. So you can see it's all cleaned up. So you can have good visibility as you're doing your off-roading. You won't get this in ordinary vehicles, I would say. Yeah, that's one unique thing about the Suzuki Jimny 5-door. Such a vehicle with its design is actually very good as well for the type of roads that we go through in our day-to-day maneuvers. You find some roads are really terrible, there are lots of potholes, maybe there's gravel, they're still constructing the road. This vehicle is built to handle the test. $120 million, it's okay.